certainly looks interesting. Okay. Hi there. Welcome back to Cooking with Mrs. Matthews. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Macaroni and cheese is such a popular dish, and that's exactly what we're going to be exploring today. In this video, I'm going to prepare an older recipe that's actually from the mid 1800s, and we're going to compare it to today's version. We'll also tell you which one that we like better. All right, so let's get started. Here, you can see me make a more modern 2020s version of macaroni and cheese. To save time, I haven't put details for this recipe in this video. However, I feel that this recipe is in line with current trends and modern macaroni and cheese. Would you be interested in this particular recipe in detail? Let me know in the comments and perhaps I can put it in a future video. You just a text to say introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Mr. Matthews of Cooking with Mrs. Matthews. I would think, at least by observation, that number one is an easier recipe.
Since I made these, I know which one was easier to make. So the first one that I made is definitely much easier in a certain way. So I boiled this one in milk, and if you know anything about boiling milk on the stove, it's much more high maintenance. You constantly have to stir, otherwise it can boil over or it can start sticking or burning and things like that. So there's a lot more labor, I guess, with this one, but there are fewer ingredients. So I think it is overall easier to make.
All right. Well, as a lifelong connoisseur of macaroni and cheese, I'm excited for this taste test. Here's number one. Very good home style, rustic cheesy flavor.
Okay, so I finally get to try these. So we'll start with number one. Certainly looks interesting. Okay. It's a little different than what I'm used to eating.
And let's try number two. Very creamy and rich.
Let's try number 2. See how it tastes. This one's good. So yeah, much creamier.
I mean, they're both delicious. Because like I said, I'm a fan of macaroni and cheese, but I would probably prefer number 2 if I had to pick one.
I think I say I would prefer this one, number 2, because it's like it's creamier. It's more about my taste today. I like cheese. Everybody likes cheese. But the first one is good as well, and I definitely think that you should try making it at home and see how it is for you. So this is basically the first recorded recipe of macaroni and cheese from, I believe, 1824.
Taking it back old school.
Yeah, so taking it back old school. So this one was pretty interesting to make because like you have to boil it in milk, and it doesn't really tell you like the exact measurements of anything. It's just like this one has like egg and butter mix, and then you're supposed to just like pour everything on top and then put it into the oven. So the question is, do you think that people should try making and eating this version at home? Do you think it's worth it, or just stick with this one?
I would almost use them for different things or different times of year. Like this would be more of like a summer, like either picnic or family gathering, and then this would be more of like more of a comfort food version, in my opinion.
That's cool. I think it's worth at least trying,
Oh, of course, yeah.
but I don't think it will be for everyone. There's going to be some people that are going to think, "Oh, it's not cheesy," like. But I think it's good. It still has like a rich flavor to it, even though it doesn't have as much cheese or the same different cheeses in it, things like that. So now I turn the tables to you. Which macaroni and cheese do you think is better? Do you think that you prefer today's version, or are you more of an adventurous eater and you would prefer the version from the 1800s? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, now it's time for me to sign out. See you in the next video.